Hi friends, if you're new here, my name is Michelle. I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline. We are working a very exciting trip today. We are working to Singapore. I'm running late, so I have to run in. I will tell you more later, but for now, let's work a super long flight. Okay, I'm not late. I'm just not as early as I want to be. Okay, sorry for the very rushed intro. We are on the plane now, waiting for catering to finish, waiting for a briefing, did my safety checks, have my bag stored already. Let's fly to Singapore. Sorry if my camera's a little crooked, but hello everyone, we have made it to Singapore. I know my intro to this vlog was really rushed, so I'm sorry about that, but it was so funny. I was like rushing to like get to check-in just because there was a lot of traffic, but I made it totally on time. I just like getting there early, so I got there like 7 minutes early when normally I like getting to the gate like 15 minutes early, so I was early, and then we actually ended up taking a slight delay because our flight time was like almost an hour shorter than what we were scheduled for, and Singapore is like pretty strict with their arrivals, so you only have like a 15-minute window. So instead of circling around Singapore or, you know, I don't know, waiting somewhere else, we just waited in San Francisco and we waited to board, and yeah, we still got in early and everything. It was just, yeah, a little delay at the beginning, but not like an actual bad delay, just a delay of boarding. Anyway, I feel like I'm all over the place. I have so much to tell you, but basically, I came in from Hong Kong the night before I left for this trip. So I came in from Hong Kong Tuesday night, and Hong Kong, we get in so late, and as you know, as me, a commuter, getting in late is really hard for commuting purposes, so there was no flight that could get me to Phoenix in time. So I was like, you know, I might as well just stay in the Bay Area, try to do one more trip, and then I'll go home after that. So when I was in Hong Kong still, I was able to trade my last domestic 2-day for actually the late Singapore flight. We have 2 Singapore trips. This was the late one. And I was like, oh, this is awesome, but I just don't really want to do it because I can't get in late another day. Like, this late Singapore gets in late. I was like, I can't work until Saturday night. I need to go home. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to advertise it. And then someone picked it up right away, and I was like, I'll try to pick up something else. And I just wanted like a short, either like a 3-day international or a nice little domestic duty rig type of trip with like a deadhead home, something like that. Then I saw this trip, and it was the early Singapore that popped in, and I couldn't help myself. I picked it up. So the early Singapore leaves earlier in the morning, and then it gets in earlier in the morning, so I could commute on the last day. Still a 4-day, but the layover, I just like the timing of it better, and I was just like, I don't think I can pass it up. Singapore is our highest time trip. It is an almost 32-hour 4-day. For a flight attendant, that is a lot. We don't work traditional like work weeks as a lot of normal 9-to-5 type people. So a 32-hour 4-day is incredibly productive, and the hours are just so good. So I was like, you know, I have to do it. I haven't been to Singapore in so long. The last time I was here, I was actually quarantined to my hotel room. So I did not get to go out. So the last time I was able to go out in Singapore was in 2019. So it's been 5 years, and I was just like, I love Singapore. I can't wait to be here, and just like, I couldn't say no. I couldn't resist the trip. So the trip was great. The flight was amazing. We were very empty in the back actually. So it was really chill. People were pretty spread out. My crew's really sweet. I really like my crew. They're all, as you can imagine, very senior, a lot senior to me. I am by far the most junior, but my crew's wonderful. And yeah, it was just such a good flight. I was able to sleep during break, and then just, you know, kept myself busy, tried to just prep things, be in the aisle, and I also got to read my book, which was nice. So we left Wednesday morning, San Francisco time. We skipped the whole day. We got here Thursday night, Singapore time, and then we don't leave until Saturday morning, Singapore time, and then arrive back in San Francisco Saturday morning, if that makes sense. So we have basically all of tonight and then all of tomorrow, which is so cool. So we're gonna make the most out of this layover. I'm so excited. I'm gonna actually go out with my pilots. We are going to meet downstairs and then go to the bar across the street. I don't know if anyone else in my crew is coming, but I really liked my pilots. They're really fun. So they invited me out to go with them. So that's what we're doing. So we'll do that tonight, and then we will come back and chill out for the rest of the night. But let me give you a room tour, and then I'm going to get ready and get out of this uniform. I really like this hotel so far. So you walk in, I'll put my suitcase up here. We have, I think, safe slippers, refrigerator. Here's the bathroom. I love this sink, the counter space is so pretty. And then, let's see. Wow. Beautiful shower. I actually like these showers that are like rooms. I just think it's kind of cool. Okay, then you go into the room, very simple. We just have one bed and a desk, and can't really see the view now. Let me turn off the lights. Actually, it is a nice view. Sorry for the glare, but it is actually a really nice city view. I am dressed not that cleaned up, but touched up, and I am ready to go down to meet the pilots. I am back in the room after getting some drinks with the pilots. It was very fun. We just went to the bar across the street. That is really nice to the airline employees. Apparently they give they had like a special menu with discounts for airline employees because most of their business is from the airline industry. But I think I'm not super tired. It's probably mostly the jet lag because it's probably like 6 a.m. in the States or something like that. So I'm thinking about walking around a little bit at nighttime just because the weather is really nice right now when it's not dark, and I just kind of want to see some stuff. So I think I might walk around a little bit. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do, but I'm just not tired. It's probably a combination of like extroverted me, jet lag, and then also just excitement for being here. Back in the room. It was a great little night walk. I'm so tired now. I'm going to head to bed. I'll talk to you all in the morning. It is 8:30 a.m. I am meeting up with my crew at 9, or two of the people in my crew at 9. So sweet. Some of the senior mamas invited me to go get some inexpensive spa treatments with them in Chinatown and then go for lunch. They're just so kind. I really do like my crew. And I basically, this morning, I just tried to sleep as much as possible, and then I woke up, I slept pretty well, and then I woke up at like, maybe like 6 a.m. and then I've just been reading in my bed ever since. So yeah, I'm reading a new thriller. If you watch my Hong Kong vlog, I finished a thriller then, and I started a new Frida McFadden book. I'm in my thriller era. So I'm just gonna get ready. I only have a half an hour before I have to meet the ladies downstairs in the lobby. Okay, I am about to head down to meet the ladies in my crew. Basically, one of the ladies goes to a, she calls it a back alley spa here, where there's a lady who does like different kinds of spa treatments, like nail services, massage, like reflexology type things, and other facial stuff like that. And she asked if I wanted to join, and I thought that was just like so kind of her. And then she was telling me about this like really cool Buddhist temple that she goes to eat like a vegan meal at, and she was like, you can come if you want. So I was like, I'm down, like we have all day here. I know I'll do more exploring on my own, but I thought it was like would be fun to like do something with other people and like just kind of see a different part of town that maybe I wouldn't have before. I met up with 2 of the senior mamas on my crew, and we took the bus over to Chinatown. One of the great things about Singapore is that the public transportation system is really easy to use. It's clean, it's organized, and you just tap to pay using your credit card or Apple Pay. It was a quick bus ride over, and we were met by this nice man who walked us over to his shop inside this really big shopping center. This shopping center had so many different things like restaurants, small stores, boutiques, salons, and more. We got this awesome 60-minute foot massage, and then we walked around the center and we found a nail place we liked, and we got a pedicure. And then I got this really good ice cream cone that was huge and only like $1. Then we were going to walk over to find some lunch. We walked past these hawker centers and this fruit stand, and we were going to this Buddhist temple that has this cafeteria on the basement floor that sold really good vegan food. One of my crew members had been there before and wanted to take us. It was delicious and really inexpensive as well. And then we explored the temple a bit. The temple, I didn't film that much just for privacy and respect for those who were worshiping, but the parts I was able to film was really, really beautiful, and the nature and the greenery was just so nice. And then my crew and I split up. They walked back to the hotel, and I wanted to explore a bit more. So then I walked down through Chinatown, walked down to the bay. I saw Marina Bay Sands and the Merlion for the first time. It was so hot, but it was really, really nice, and the walk was definitely worth it. I love Singapore, and I love exploring, and there's just so much to do and look at inside this tiny little island. After this, I started walking back towards the hotel. I walked past St. Andrew's Cathedral, and then I stopped inside a shopping center for some boba and for some groceries. Hello friends, back in the room. It's 4:30 p.m. We were out all morning from 9 to 4. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7.5 hours. It was a fun day. I spent part of the day with the senior mamas, part of the day just exploring on my own. I'm just back here to charge my phone, to hydrate, and to rest up for a little bit. I am planning on going out again later. But first I just need a little reset. But I did stop at the grocery store, and I got just a few things, just in case I get hungry sometime in the middle of the night, or I could bring it on the plane ride home. I got these chips, roasted corn flavor. I like trying different flavors of chips, so as you guys know, product of Malaysia, it says, packed for Singapore. They're the Muscat grapes. Look at them. They are so plump. And they just looked amazing, and they were honestly pretty inexpensive for these grapes, because usually these grapes are expensive. So I thought that, yeah, could eat them today, could eat them tomorrow on the plane. What I'm really excited about, it is this boba, bubble tea, whatever you want to call it. 2019, when I came here with my family, we got this boba. It was by far the best boba of the trip. I think it was the best boba I have ever had in my life, and I have had a lot of boba. I've had a lot of boba in my life. But I got this avocado milk, and he got the Singapore fruit tea, and they both were just incredible, and I have thought about it ever since 2019. I kid you not. So my mission this trip was to seek out a Liho tea and get this drink and see if it is like as hyped up as I remember. I think this is what I got last time. So this is a brown sugar pearl avocado. It's like a milk drink. And I got 50% sugar and less ice. So let's try it. It's beautiful, as you can see. Beautiful color. I'm gonna shake it up a bit. Okay. Cheers. Oh, it's so good. It tastes like liquid avocado in like the least gross way possible. It's so good. It's so fresh tasting. It tastes like you are literally drinking an avocado. I am just going to enjoy this. I am going to charge my phone. I'll probably read a little bit until, I'll wait till it gets a little bit cooler. It's still really hot outside, and then I think we'll go out again and walk around some more. But for now, let's just enjoy this time in the room, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, it's like 2 hours later. I've just been reading, charging my phone, catching up on some stuff, and now it's 6:30. It looks like it's cooled down a little bit. The sun has pretty much set, so I think we will go head over and probably we'll see where we end up. I'm thinking Gardens by the Bay is kind of where I want to walk, and yeah, then we'll just walk around, get some more steps in, and explore a little bit more. I headed out for the night again, and my goal was really to walk around Gardens by the Bay and to stay there until the light show. I've never seen the light show before, so I did want to make sure I got to do that. If you have not been to Singapore and you have not done this, I would really recommend going to the Flower Dome and the Cloud Dome, specifically the Cloud Dome. I've done it before when I came in 2019, and it's just something like I've never seen before. It is so cool. So for first-time visitors, definitely put that on your bucket list for Singapore. It was really crowded by Gardens by the Bay. I think just a lot of people were here for the light show. So I just walked around for a little bit and then found a nice place to sit to enjoy the show. The light show lasts about 15 minutes, and this month's theme was Tales of the Moon. They changed the theme of the light show every month, which is pretty cool. And then after the light show, I walked through the shops at the Marina Bay Sands and then made my way back to my hotel. Okay, we are back in the room. It's 9:30 p.m. We just spent the last 3 hours walking, and it was great. I just loved being able to walk around when the sun went down. It was just not, I'm not gonna say perfect walking weather, but it was a very good walking weather. I'm still like so sweaty and I feel so tired because of the humidity and the jet lag. But I am so glad I went out and just explored. It was so wonderful. I have an early pickup time tomorrow. My pickup time is at 6:40 a.m. so that means we are waking up at 5:40 a.m. to get ready. So I'm going to do as much as I can to pack up everything now and then just kind of relax for the night. I think I'm just honestly really thirsty, not hungry, really thirsty. And yeah, just pack up everything, take a really nice shower, and then just head to bed. Hopefully I can get as much sleep as possible. Okay, I have everything that I don't need for like tomorrow packed up, and then kind of a mess, but I have my toiletries that I do need for tomorrow still out. I got this sample from Sephora and I am going to use it. I brought it to use because there's nothing that dries your skin out like the airplane, and I'm going to take some preventative measures. Hopefully this will help. Morning everyone, it is 5:49 a.m. My pickup is at 6:40, so I am just getting ready for the day. I actually slept really well. I fell asleep pretty much right when my head hit the pillow. Like I was going to read, couldn't even read, I was too tired. So I fell asleep. I woke up a little on and off here and there, but I was able to sleep pretty much up until my alarm, which was really awesome. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Yeah. But it's so complicated because like it's a morning flight, but I'll probably be getting first break again. So I just woke up, but I'm gonna have to go back to the bed somewhat soon, but it's okay. Let's get ready and I'll talk to you all in a bit. It is 6:28. I'm going to head down for my 6:40 shuttle. We are working a full flight from Singapore to San Francisco on the 787 Dreamliner. And yeah, I have been pretty lucky lately by having not full flights. So this will be kind of a rude awakening back to full flying on this really long flight. It is probably going to be around 15-hour flight time, maybe 14:45. I don't really know. I think it's blocked at like 15:30. So hopefully it will be a quick flight. We land in SFO around 9:15 a.m. and then I am commuting home finally. This is my 4th trip backed up. I never back up my trips like this. We have gone on a world tour the last 14 days. We did London, Frankfurt, Hong Kong, and now Singapore, and now we are going home. I am so excited. This is a lot of flying in the last 14 days, so I'm really excited to get home and get some rest and spend time with Austin and just like get into the home routine. I have really missed that, and I'm really excited for it. As much as I love flying and being able to explore new places, and I just feel incredibly lucky to call this my job, but there's truly no place like home. So let's go home. I cannot wait. Right now I think it's like in the afternoon, Friday, and it's Saturday morning here, so we are traveling back in time and we're landing back in California Saturday morning. So let's go home. I cannot wait to go home. Let's make this a great flight back. I'll talk to you all later. Hi everyone, it is the next day and I just wanted to check in with you all. My flight back home was good. It was busy. It was almost completely full. I think maybe we had like 4 seats open on the entire plane. So it was busy, but it was really good. Honestly, I was kind of dreading the really long flight times of this trip, but it really wasn't that bad. I felt like the time went fast. My crew was really awesome. Like everybody was such a hard worker on the crew, and I feel like everybody like did their parts in the water services. Everyone helped clean the bathrooms. Everyone helped set up. Everybody helped answer call bells. Like it was just one of those trips where everybody just did their part and worked together very well. So I think despite the long flight time, despite the full plane coming back, it was just pretty much as good as it could go. We got in a little early. I didn't have to rush for my commute. I was able to change into my regular people clothes, and I actually saw a friend on my commute. I knew that she was commuting back too. She had just gotten back in from Taipei, and so we got to see each other and hang out and catch up, which was really nice. And yeah, the commute went well. I had a seat. I wasn't very stressed about it, and that's just the best feeling, like not being stressed about your commute after being gone for so long. And yesterday I just enjoyed the time with Austin. Oh my goodness, it was so nice to see him again after not seeing him for 2 whole weeks. So it was so special just to spend time together. So that was really all we did, spend time together and sleep. I slept so much. I went to sleep so early and I slept 12 hours last night, and it was amazing. I know I really needed to catch up after just a nonstop 2 weeks of travel. I am so grateful for these cool trips that I got. I'm so happy that I got Singapore. Singapore is such a senior trip, and it is such a really good country to visit, and I felt so lucky that I got to do that, and it was such a good trip. But I am going to end this video now. I have so much editing to do because I've been working so much. I haven't had any time to edit, so I have so much catching up to do. I'm going to get on that now, so I will talk to you all in my next video. Not sure when that will be because I know I'm taking some time off, but you will definitely hear from me soon. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in my next one.